Let's continue on with our adventure, shall we? And we can't really do anything with Baza. He's probably just, well, let's see, does he say anything?
He sure seemed nervous about that run-in with Estelle. Well, then again, she is a little scary.
We have Wilkes's cup here that we can't get because Baza's there, but let's see if Jean has anything to say real quick. If we can talk to him about anything. Oh, oh yeah, we saw the at Chester's house, the alarm clock.
Say, Jean, do you guys do wake-up calls? Maybe you could have Simone buzz the room for me about 2 a.m.?
Certainement.
You won't let me down now, will ya?
Oh, most assuredly, monsieur. I forget nothing.
He forgets nothing. Because he's just a nice guy like that. Let's see if Baza has anything to say.
I don't have anything else to say to him.
Never mind, we don't have anything to say to him. So let's see. Let's go talk to people. Not sure who else we have to talk to. Hello.
I know it's difficult, but come back from the light, Gracie. Come back, come back.
All right. I was almost done anyway.
So what's it?
Hey, kids.
God.
What? You guys weren't about to discuss the case, were you?
Oh, go on, Grace. Tell us about the book.
Yes.
Okay, check this out. Talk about wild. It ties together Freemasonry, the Templars, this group called the Priory of Sion, and like this bizarro theory about the Holy Grail. Well, what do you want to hear about first?
Everything. Tell me about everything. Let's hear about the Holy Grail.
So, what's this Grail theory you mentioned?
Okay, now, the Grail. Are you ready for this?
Go on.
The Grail is supposed to be a vessel, right? Like a cup, and it contains the blood of Jesus.
Yeah, go on.
The book suggests that the Grail is an allegory for an esoteric secret, a secret so heretical that it had to go underground throughout the Middle Ages. It was passed along as the legend of the Grail.
And that secret is?
That Jesus had descendants. The Grail itself is an allegory of the womb of Mary Magdalene. Okay. In other words, her womb, right, the cup, contained his blood, or rather bloodline. His heirs.
Get out of town.
Kinky.
Oh, boy. So, basically, they're assuming that Jesus had kids. Neat.
Is anyone actually buying this stuff about Jesus having descendants?
Sounds pretty Looney Tunes to me.
Whether it's true or not is not the point. The point is these secret societies believe it, in a big way. Okay, look, Mary Magdalene came here, right, after the crucifixion?
That's what they say.
Okay, so she brings the kids, or maybe she's pregnant. Her descendants intermarry with local nobility and become the Merovingian dynasty.
The Merovingians are supposed to be descendants of Jesus?
Yes, and the Catholic Pope betrayed and murdered them, but some of their line survived.
You're losing me.
Sorry, Mose, I'm on a roll. Okay, so the Merovingian survivors hid in this region and had backers here. Well, it could explain why so many heretics kept cropping up in the Languedoc, like the Cathars and the Templars, and Rome kept trying to wipe them out to bury the secret of the bloodline.
Gee, those wacky popes, you just can't trust them.
Maybe it's those funny hats, you know, all that weight up there on their head.
Fine. I'll shut up now.
No, I want to know more.
What's this got to do with the Templars and the Freemasons and Priory of Sion again?
They're all supporters of the bloodline, dedicated to getting the bloodline back on the throne. The Templars were probably founded to find proof of the bloodline's genealogy. That's why they were excavating under the Temple of Solomon. And the Crusades would have been the perfect cover.
Proof? Like what? A 2,000-year-old birth certificate with the father listed as the son of God?
Jesus was of the royal house of David, and if he had children, it would have been in the temple records.
If the Priory and the Templars were both supporters of the bloodline, then how come they split up?
I don't know. maybe they had a falling out.
Like Martin Luther and the Catholics.
Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel.
The professor and Mr. Howell.
Don't start.
What's this got to do with the Templars and the Freemasons?
Okay, according to the book, the Templars were the founders of Scottish Rite Freemasonry, and when they were persecuted, some of them fled to Scotland and changed their name.
What's that got to do with Rennes-le-Château?
Only that whatever is going on here, the Freemasons are obviously still involved. Some secret knowledge must have been passed down through the organization.
He says. Curious. Curioso and curioso.
I'm not sure I want to know, but who or what is the Priory?
The Priory of Sion is an offshoot of the Templars. See, they split off before the Templar persecution, way back in 1188. The Priory returned to France from the Holy Land and set up a bunch of monasteries here.
What's that got to do with now?
Well, the Priory still exists, and they seem to have some kind of major agenda going on with Rennes-le-Château.
Oh, no. So that would mean why Abbe would know about those things, maybe.
So what's the Priory's agenda in Rennes-le-Château?
I'm not sure exactly. But whatever it is, it probably has something to do with the bloodline.
How does this relate to the treasure?
The authors think Saunier found the Templar treasure all right, but it wasn't gold. It was ancient genealogy charts from the Temple of Solomon, which Saunier then used to, get this, blackmail the Catholic Church. Or maybe he sold the documents to people like the Priory or the Masons.
Well, it's a theory.
Well, it's a theory.
Here's a random thought. That whole argument between Prince James's men and the Abbé, if the men were Freemasons, could the Abbé be Priory?
Maybe. But I was thinking that Montreux might be Priory.
Montreux?
Yeah, he's the owner of the local winery, Chateau de Serres. There was just something weird about that place.
I'll have to check it out.
Besides, if the Priory and the Freemasons are both supporters of the bloodline, why would they be ripping each other's throats out?
I don't think they're that friendly, Mose. They may have started out in bed together, but that doesn't mean they always agree.
Oh, kind of like the U.S. and England.
Reagan and Bush.
Hardcastle and McCormick.
Siegfried and Roy.
All right already.
Was there anything else I should know about the book?
Oh, maybe just one small thing. Listen. Many of the prominent families in Europe today claim Merovingian descent, including the Habsburg-Lorraines, Wittelsbachs, Plantards, and Montesquieux in France, the Sinclair family in Britain, and the Stuarts of Scotland.
The Stuarts? Prince James is a bloodline descendant?
Holy genealogies, Batman.
Well, it does kind of change the whole picture, doesn't it?
I really need to go.
You catching a train?
No, I just,
I still want to read a bit more. So let's meet back here at 5, shall we?
Sure. See ya.
I like how Mosley he has to like prop himself up. Well,
There's
first,
something up with
though,
him.
well, okay.
Go figure.
We're still talking. Yep, nope. Do I have control? Yep, nope, yep. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this bottle, or we're gonna use the fingerprinting kit on it. Because Mosley it's a soda pop. Sure it is. Where are you at? There we go. Is that it? He didn't say anything like, gotcha!
What the hell are you doing?
Playing harmonica.
Okay, stupid question. Why are you taking Mosley's prints?
The guy is about as innocent as a French dance troupe. I don't know what he's guilty of, but he's guilty of something.
He's not on Sydney's suspect list.
Well, gee, guess he can't be a suspect then, can he?
Meaning that you can't scan that print in. Leave it on the desk and I'll add him in later.
Oh, wait, no, what? No, I wanted to do that now. I wanted to do it now. Well, we are going to use the computer. Because Can I use the computer? Sweet. Because when I reloaded all of those saves, I didn't get to go back and do all of the stuff. I didn't feel like there was stuff I still needed to add, if I remember correctly. Like Abbe's prints and stuff like that. And then I need to cross-reference things again. Which I can't remember if I showed you guys what that was. Did I? Did I? I'm pretty sure I did. Yes. Stuff like this. Stuff like, suspects. We can open up the suspect
Gracie
list.
entered these last night.
We have, like, Madeline. We can open up a file. And we can have Madeline's print. Then we can link that to the file. Then we have to do that with, like, all the prints, all the license plate numbers. Then we're going to do one other thing, which I'm going to show you. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to do all this stuff real quick, then we'll come back to that. Alright, so I did all that, but now what we want to do is, I'm trying to remember exactly how we do this. Do we add the data? Yeah, okay, so we add in the conversation. But it was all in Italian. I think that's what it was. So what we need to do is now we need to translate his tape from Italian to English. And here we go.
Interesting conversation.
So, oh boy. So we have the Bureau of Eternal Affairs. This is, wow, it seemed like it was going a lot longer than that than when he was doing it. Yes, I'm still here. Something extraordinary has happened. There's been murders. 2 men. I saw them myself this morning. I have no idea. Well, it must be important. They didn't look like locals. Couldn't say white, European probably. Their throats were cut. But as I'm remembering, there was no blood at all. I don't believe so. Yes, I'll try to learn more. So far, this is the first sign of activity. So we have a Father Grenna. So now I'm thinking what we can do with this is we can go to Buccelli. Can we add in the tape? I think it just keeps everything all in line. So that's all we can do for right now, I think. Oh, what is this? Reporter? What? Repair, sales. Oh, okay. This is great. Sports Illuminated. Oh, this is good. This is good stuff. I know, I remember we have to, like, use this at some point. I can't remember when. So we've done all that. And we have the print there. We've put all that other stuff there. I don't know if there's anything else we can talk to Grace about. Nope.
No, it's just Gracie.
So maybe now we can head out. Maybe Buccelli's not Buccelli. Boz is gone, and we can pick up that glass or something. Hey, he's gone, and the glass is there. Let's go ahead and get another print.
Got it.
So now we're gonna have Wilkes's print.
This print doesn't look anything like the one I got off Buccelli's suitcase. It must be Wilkes's glass. I'll mark it.
I was about to say, duh, he was the one sitting there and you watched him use it. My man. Can we actually... Oh, well... Can you actually get a print off of this one?
Got it.
Yeah, well that's going to be Buccelli, and we don't need Buccelli's anyway. Because we already have it. Right, so what can we do? Is there anybody in here to talk to? I could go put Wilkes's print in the computer, but I'll wait to do that. So what else do we have to do? Can't talk to him. Don't need to talk to Arnaud. We have a time set with Chester to go and follow him or something. I guess let's go and see if there's... Nope, that's chicken. See if there's anywhere we
I'll
can
go get the Harley.
Oh, ooh, looky here. I should probably save... I can't save the game. Where did we stop before? Okay, I kind of want to save it real quick before we do this, because last time, following Howard, the game crashed every time we would follow Lady Howard, so I don't want to have that happen again. So we just gotta wait for them to show up. Are they coming around? Hello? Hello? There we go. Oh, it's just Estelle. Huh. Fair enough. Well, we'll follow her around, I guess. Hopefully the game doesn't crash.
Estelle stopped in the middle of nowhere, as far as I can tell.
Huh. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and take a look at what's going on over here. Which, do we have a way up? I would assume it's this way. Questioning mark. Into the green. Into the greenery. Into the shrubbery. Wow, you're really walking slow. Go, Gabriel! Go! Oh, hey, she's looking at a map. And the game is really chugging along.
Looks like we got us another treasure hunter.
Yeah, it looks like it, but I don't know if there's anything really I don't know, let's talk to her.
Hi, Estelle. Everything okay?
Did you follow me here, Mr. Knight?
Me? Uh-huh. I just stopped to see if you needed help.
I do not need help, but thank you for your concern.
Don't mention it.
Wow, she sounds very angry.
So, how come Lady Howard's not with you? Kinda joined at the hip, ain't you?
She's had a very difficult morning. I would have stayed with her, but time is of the essence.
Oh, yes, because we have to find all of the treasure! Treasure! Also, I mean, you get to drive for once, so that's gotta be good.
How did you meet Lady Howard, anyway?
Her family was the largest landholders in my village. I knew her growing up, of course, but we never played together. She made quite a name for herself on the stage, you know, when she was younger.
Huh.
And I was working in London myself as a nurse. I went to see her perform. Well, we became friends. When my father died and left me the cottage, we moved back to Hampstead. It's not exactly the manor she was born to, but it was sold years ago. Ironically, it's on the market again.
Right. Irony.
Does Lady Howard still perform?
Well, she's taking a break from her career.
So, what's out here?
You can see for yourself.
Doesn't look like anything to me. But then you wouldn't be here if that was the case now, would you?
Some people don't care to tell other people their business.
Oh, that's kind of rude, isn't it? It was a perfectly friendly question.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that Lily really prefers we keep our business to ourselves. Some people can be ruthless, you know, particularly...
Men?
Well, now that you've said so yourself.
Yes. Men are bastards. Ha 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 ha.
So this is the spot you and Lady Howard are betting your treasure hunting dollars on, huh?
Really? I wish you wouldn't ask such things.
Hey, just curious.
Has literally no one noticed that Gabriel doesn't give two craps about the treasure? Like, he's pretty much told everybody that's a bunch of, like, hooey and whatnot and all that. Yet they still are like, I don't want to talk about it. And, like, Gabriel would probably be the one person you could... Well, granted, he's probably going to find it. But I'm saying he's like the one guy where it'd be like, all right, yeah, I guess I could tell him because he doesn't give a crap.
I don't believe in the treasure myself.
Right
All
there.
that stuff about ciphers and nonsense.
Saunier didn't conjure that money.
Well, I'm not saying he didn't find something, but what if he took all there was?
I don't believe it. There's got to be something here, and
And we've got to find it? Why is that, Miss Stiles?
it's none of your business. I'm sorry, but that's all I'm going to say about it.
Fair enough.
Looks like we got us another
Oh.
treasure.
Yep, you've already said that. I don't think there's anything else around here to look at, is there? I mean, there's a tree.
There's nothing here but trees.
Trees. Watch out for that tree. Wow, the game really wants to chug this area badly. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Oh well, doesn't look like there's much here anyway. So now, I guess let's head somewhere else. Get on the bike, Gabriel. And then let's head, train station wouldn't matter. We could talk to that guy, but we would... Is that why we need... I'm trying to remember. I think we do need something. Give me just a moment. I don't want to have to sit here and make you guys watch me click all the way up there. Hold on. We're back on Sydney. Well, might as well add in Wilkes. His Dewey Hickey. Link that up. But I do remember the ID thing. We do need it. Suspects. Him. Open file. His print. And link that to him. So now we need to go to the main menu. We need to make an ID. And we need to make a freelance reporter ID.
Hey, that should work.
Because what we need to do now is we're going to head to I'm a press. We're gonna head to the Abbaye de Ceres. We're not gonna look at the chicken.
I'll go get the...
We're gonna go here to the Chateau de Ceres. Excuse me. And what we need to do is, do we need to go in here? Probably should check out
They're
here.
closed, and I don't think it's worth breaking in just to taste some wine.
You never know, Gabriel. You don't know. I guess we'll knock on the door then. Hello. Nice, nice, nice look. Nice reflection. Reflecting on what we're gonna do. Housekeeping.
Je regrette, mais nous sommes fermés.
I have no idea what you just said, but
Yes, what is it you want?
Hello, I am from the press.
My name's Knight. I'm a reporter. I'm doing a feature on Languedoc wineries, and I'd love to include you in my spread.
I'll see if the chateau owner is free.
I love how that worked. What?
Bonjour, Monsieur Knight. I'm Excelsior Montreux, the owner and viticulturist of Chateau de Serres.
Nice of you to see me, Mr. Montreux. I should have made an appointment, but I get better results just knocking about. The best places don't advertise.
Ah, well, how true. Now allow me to take you to the wine tasting room. Marceau?
And where we will kill you. This just doesn't look like bad things are about to happen.
What would you like to serve, sir?
Ah, are you a red man or a white? No. Let me guess.
Red.
Red.
Ha.
Gosh, it shows, huh?
Do you like it dry?
Oh, hell, I'd drink dust if I could.
Well, let's see then. Perhaps the 76 Merlot.
Yes, sir.
Awkward. That guy has spindly arms.
I'm terribly sorry that you caught us unprepared today. We were about to shut the main gate.
Everything's all right, I hope.
Oh, yes. Here, anyway. The constable called a little while ago. There was a murder in the vicinity last night.
Le gasp.
A murder?
It's very unusual, I assure you. But I suppose even here we're not immune. Oh, well, we should let it breathe for a moment.
Right. Nothing worse than suffocated wine.
Oh, wow. We've got a lot of things to talk about. Let's ask him about himself.
Are you from this area, Mr. Montreux?
Yes and no. I grew up in Paris, but my family has owned this estate for decades. My wife and I permanently settled here some years ago. Children do take pleasure in the country air.
Oh, you got kids?
Oh, yes. A beautiful daughter who is away at school. And my firstborn son, Enoch. He's 12. Have you children?
No.
But you must. Oh, children are every man's right to immortality.
Well, it's not the kid part I mind so much as the marriage part.
Oh, no, a wife need not be a burden if she knows her place.
Whoa.
Her role is to serve you, after all, to care for home and heirs and leave a man to pursue nobler things.
Boy, do we live in different worlds.
Dog's going bark. Bark, bark, bark.
What kind of training do you need to be a viticulturist?
The lessons I consider most valuable came from my father. He was quite a master.
Oh, that just sounded creepy.
What exactly is viticulture?
You are a wine critic, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, what's your definition?
Well, to me, viticulture is about breeding, and I don't mean the mechanics of grafting. Grafting is only a tool. What's meaningful is the essence of the two vines you're combining. There are literally thousands of grapes, and most viticulturists choose from well-known stock. But my father always bred his own grapes, and has passed down some very rare species.
I'm fascinated.
Really? Well, I don't want to bore you.
No, keep talking about your grapes and how raisins sprout from ground and bubbly drink.
I'd like to hear more about your breeding program.
You won't reveal my secrets?
For my ears only.
Very well. The secret is in mixing the best strains, of course. But there is an art to it. My father taught me to visualize the ideal grape. Once you can visualize this perfect fruit, you can analyze even the best stock and see where it is lacking, in color or body, for example. Or perhaps it could be just a touch sweeter or lighter. And the trick is to find a grape equally fine, but one which is perfect in exactly those areas which the first grape is flawed. The marriage of these two vines will produce an heir, and then this heir undergoes the same process, you see.
Don't you ever get where you're going?
Eventually. But even in the interim, your grape will soon be far superior to anyone else's. Try the wine, Mr. Knight.
No, don't do it. No, did I just pick the wrong options?
Wow, that's good.
This fruit did not come about by accident. It is the result of thousands, even millions of crossbreedings. Everything that it is today is a result of that hereditary tree. Don't you think it is ironic that a grape or even a dog or a cat should be so carefully bred?
It's getting creepy again.
Most humans depend on such a silly thing as love.
Then again, there is something to be said for spontaneity.
Is there?
Alright, we can keep talking about viticulture, but I think we'll do that next time. When we come back, we will continue this conversation, and we'll see what comes of it. Who knows? Is Gabe gonna get kidnapped or something? Probably. I don't know. Maybe. We'll find out. Till then, y'all take care, and of course, have a good one.